All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. As usual, it is Tasty Tunage Tuesday. Say it with me. Tasty Tunage Tuesday. And you know what? We've done, over 500 episodes. That's a lot of music. And I've covered a ton of stuff, but there's plenty I have not covered. There's plenty of that I'm looking forward to covering that I'm a fan of. I just haven't gotten to yet. And then there's stuff I don't cover because I don't listen to it. And so I tend not, I don't want to put down any music or anything like that. And so, people love what they love. But this is an important one. And it's complicated. It's complicated for me. But what we're talking about today is the Grateful Dead. All right. Some of you are going to be really happy with this. And you're going to be like, finally, Mark. And then others are going to be annoyed at me just because, annoyed. I don't know. You'll be just annoyed that I don't know a lot about it. I don't know, whatever it is, but that's fine. That's how we roll here. The Grateful Dead. And first of all, how can you even do an episode on the Grateful Dead? I don't know, like, how do you, like, where do you start listening to them if you're not a fan? Like if someone were to show up on planet Earth and they've said, where should we go visit? Right? Where do you start? You look at the list of all their music and you're like, you go on Sonos or whatever, just to try to get an idea, and it's like, you're just scrolling. You're scrolling for days. Live. Dick's Picks. Dick's Picks Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 7, Volume 9, Volume 12, Volume 74. Anyway, so that's one of the challenges, right? Because they're just known for their being a live band, and they have just a huge amount of recordings. But let's back up a bit. First starting off as the Warlocks, formed in 1965, Palo Alto, California. What are they? Blues, bluegrass, country, psychedelic, jazz, instrumental, rock. Right? And they just got a really big following, of course, and just the counterculture, drugs, all that stuff. The hippies. Rolling Stone called them the 57th best or most influential band ever, and I thought that was a larger number than I thought. I thought it would be closer to the top. But of course, Jerry Garcia, Barb Weir, Phil Lesh, Mickey Hart joined in 1967. They had a guy named Ron McKernan, Pigpen, right? He died in 1972. Bill Kretzmann, right? So, but for most people, the casual fan, it was Jerry Garcia that is who you knew. And I think you just assumed he was the lead singer of all the music. It's kind of like, people who don't know Pink Floyd are like, well, I thought Roger Waters sang everything or something. Who knows? Which one's Pink? But their very first album came out in 1967. How many studio albums did they have? 13. 13, unlucky number, and that's true because if you're a true fan, I think you think they only came out with 12. Because the 13th one was bad luck for them if you were a true fan. But we'll get to that in a minute. 22 albums officially released by them, so that means the rest were all live. And they just had a really long career. Jerry Garcia died in 1995, and they kind of went on as the Dead or the other ones, and Phil Lesh and Company or Phil Lesh and Friends or whatever it was. So their music kind of went on, and it went on, right? The first ever Grateful Dead album I ever heard that I can remember is in college in Beecher Hall in 1988. Somebody was playing their record player and they were playing Shakedown Street. The song Shakedown Street, and I like that a lot. So that's the very first Grateful Dead song I remember saying, I like that. And to this day, I still like it. And then I heard Fire on the Mountain. And I couldn't stop playing that song in the jukebox at the bar at Woody's in Ashford, Connecticut. And so, I don't know, Grateful Dead fans, are those songs you like, or are those ones that you don't care about as much? But Fire on the Mountain and Shakedown Street, though, that's where it's at for me, right from the beginning there. And of course, on classic rock radio, then I became familiar with, and not necessarily, I just heard them or was familiar with them, Dark Star, Uncle John's Band, Casey Jones, Truckin', of course, Sugar Magnolia, Box of Rain, Scarlet Begonias. I know all these songs. Terrapin Station, Shakedown Street, like I said, Fire on the Mountain. I Need a Miracle, I like that one. And then Good Lovin', their version from the Rascals Love their version of that. That's awesome. So I know all those tunes. And what I don't know is, like, I guess I always thought that was like the base of their music, like their good stuff, and then their live stuff was just all kinds of music that just went on for days. And so I don't know. Like, you guys are gonna have to tell me. This is the interactive part of today. I want true Grateful Dead fans to post today and tell me, Mark, that, yeah, we like those, but that's not where it's at. It's at this. You need to hear this, or you need to hear that, or this is the song that's missing, or this one's great, or whatever. You don't tell me what it is. Tell me the thing about it. So, our live stuff, I did have Dick's Picks Volume 5 or 6. That was recorded in the Hartford Civic Center in the 70s. The most famous recording being Cornell University, May 8th, 1977, after Terrapin Station came out, their first record on Arista. They're saying that one at Barton Hall, where we saw live play much years later when my wife Sarah was there, they're saying that performance is one of their best ever. So I want to know why that is. Why is this one performance in Barton Hall in Ithaca, Cornell, New York, 1977, why is that one so much better than all these other ones? Why is that? Someone tell me. And what is the album that is like the one that, like, oh, when that album came out, that's when I fell in love with the Dead? Was it Working Man's Dead? Was it American Beauty? Was it the self-titled, the one they call Skull and Roses, or Terrapin Station, or Shakedown Street? Which one was it? And how about Built to Last? Whew. This is where people get annoyed, right? 1989, their 13th and last album, Touch of Grey. Boy, did I like that song. Yep, that's true. I liked that song when it came out. I was like, this is catchy. I like this one a lot. I'm a Dead fan. No, just say. And I remember the Grateful Dead people being like, because right next door, on the other side, true Deadheads next to me in the dorm, they were like, Mark, stop. Just stop. But I do like that song. I'm just saying. I do. So, I guess I don't know what it makes me. Does it make me a fan? A sort of a fan? A pseudo fan? If I know these 12 songs and I like those ones, but I don't listen to these long 17-minute versions of them, does that make me a bad person? I don't know. You guys got to tell me. So, Grateful Dead fans, like, first, like, if you're gonna tell someone to listen to one, what do you tell them? What do you tell them to pull out and listen to? It's hard because sometimes it's just really long live versions of whatever song. So, what are the albums you got to listen to if you're trying to get someone into them? That's your assignment for today. We're at 8 minutes. We're going to wrap it up. The Grateful Dead finally get their due in the rock cave. That's the best I could do. I tried. Let me hear. I expect lots of comments today. Bring it on, Deadheads. I want to hear it. I need a miracle. Have a great day, and as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.